In this video, we're going to take a look at some blues lines that you can use in your improvising. Each example is going to be shown in two positions. One reason we do this is to show that you can find these notes in different areas on the neck. Another reason is depending on where you're playing it and what strings you're playing it on, you get a little bit of a different sound. Another thing we're going to look at is the sound you're getting in your lead lines directly relates to the chord you're playing over. In this case, we're playing over an A7 chord. So we're going to analyze each lick and look at what chord tones we're highlighting, what scales we might be using. Most of these are going to be coming from the blues scale and highlighting that major third of the chord. All right, so we're going to jump right in. All right, this first lick, we're going to start with a portion of the blues scale. Here you're going to see us sliding up to that blue note, back down, pretty much going down the pentatonic scale. And in the end of beat 2, we're sliding up to the major third of that A chord, ending just going down that pentatonic scale and give a slight bend to that minor third at the end there that gives it that really bluesy sound. Moving on to lick 2. This is a pretty commonly used blues lick coming right out of the minor pentatonic scale. So we're going to start off with that whole step bend, hit the 5th fret on both the B and E string. On the E string, that's the root of our chord. That's that A right there. And then we're going to slide into that same note on the B, getting the same note with a little bit of a different tone to it. We're going to end off with that slide into the major third. Okay, lick 3. This is one of my favorite licks in this video. This one starts off with a chromatic run down. If you don't know what chromatic means, it's pretty much a fancy word that means there's no space in between the notes. Or on the guitar, you're hitting every fret on the way down. So we're coming down from the 12th fret in this position to the 10th, then we slide up from the 8th fret to the 9th. That's our major third again. After that, we're going down an arpeggio. So we have that third, that's going to be our root. That's the 5th. And now here we're kind of surrounding that third right here on the 11th fret. We're hitting the 4th, then sliding in from the minor third to the 3rd, and then landing on that root of the chord right there. Now we're at lick 4. This one starts off with a quick sweep through the arpeggio. Here you have, this is the root of the chord, 3rd, 5th. This is our 7th, and we're going to bend that a whole step up to the root. And then the rest of it, we're pretty much coming down a blues scale. So that's that blue note again, sliding down and running down that pentatonic until we hit that root again on the 7th fret of the D string. All right, moving on to lick 5. This is very much a BB-esque style lick. This one is going to start with, you're already going to have that string bent, so this is going to test a little bit of your accuracy on your bends. Good news is this will sound good whether you're doing a whole step bend or a half step bend to start off with. I think in the video I might play a whole step bend. Either one sounds good. All right, so when you release that bend, you're going to pull off to that 8th fret in this position, which is the minor third of the chord. So you're going to slightly bend that up. Again, that's that really bluesy sound. We're going to hit the root of the chord on the B string here and then bend that minor third up again to finish off the lick. Okay, now we're at lick number 6. This looks like a lot going on, but there's not as much as you might think that's going on here. So we're starting off with just a major triad here. This is our A, that's the root of the chord, major third, fifth, and then you're sliding up to the root an octave up. The rest of this is just using the A minor pentatonic. We're hitting that blue note here, sliding back down, continuing up in the pentatonic, moving to the second position, landing on that A, or root of the chord, another octave up. When you're playing through these licks, I highly encourage you to find the different positions of an A major chord that most directly relates to where you're playing these licks. That'll help you immensely in your playing. It'll also help relate these licks to other chords, whether you're playing over a D7 chord, an E major chord, whatever it is. 2 videos that we have up that you can reference to help with this are a G major caged chords and corresponding scale exercise and a C major triad inversions. Both of those videos will help see these chords all around the neck and have fun with it. Mess around with the rhythm a little bit, make these licks your own. And that's it for this video. Hope you have fun and learn something.